plug, you don't even need a power line. It's a movie every week, so it's televised. I guess you lit if you local or you verified. I know you lying. Bop, bop, we bout to pop out. Bop, bop, we bout to pop out. Bop, bop, we bout to pop out. Bop, bop, we bout to pop out.
I know you lying.
I know you lying, you heard me. What's up, what's down, you heard me. This your girl Restyle, you heard me. This Get Plugged, you heard me. We back with another exclusive interview, you heard me. Today we got my dog, my FBF family in this bitch, you heard me. Dirtlife, you heard me. We in this bitch. Oh no, I'm not about to play with him. You gotta be serious, man.
I'm trying.
It's serious.
Well,
Come on, Dirtlife in here. What's up, Dirt?
Was down with it.
So I can't even be serious with him. Saying this, y'all got the look. This is raw and uncut. Y'all know this is my dog. You heard me. So you know, however y'all gonna get it, y'all gonna get it. But we about to get into it. Introduce yourself to the people that may not know who you are.
Man, what's up? You heard me? You know I'm Dirtlife. You heard me? Salisbury representative. You do what I'm saying? Like, you know. When y'all see me, y'all know who I am. You heard me? Like, you know, real down-to-earth type nigga. You know, real humble, but at the same time aggressive. You heard me? So, you know, FBF, you know what I'm saying? Co-founder. So
why you gotta be so aggressive? I don't think you're aggressive because you really a friendly Bob.
Nah, that's why I stand on FBF. You know, that's fuck being friendly.
But you
so
friendly.
Oh, no, you know when we went to Mississippi.
Oh, you friendly.
No, you know when we went to Mississippi. I ain't doing none of that. You definitely know I ain't doing none of that.
Bro, you heard me, FBF, you heard me, like. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Dirtlife. Give us a little background, other than you from Salisbury.
Dirtlife is a, you know, he an artist, you hear me? You know, first and foremost, like a creator. You know, Dirtlife is somebody that, you know, basically I represent, you know what I'm saying, the struggle. I represent, like, you know, the pain. I represent, you know what I'm saying, the hood, you hear me? I represent niggas that's behind the wall, you hear me? And I represent, like, you know what I'm saying, I do it, for, you know, Dirtlife is for the people. You hear me? That's why, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm drafting in rough times, because a lot of niggas is drafting in rough times.
And that's what Dirtlife stand for.
Yeah, drafting in rough times, you heard me?
Y'all make a note of that, you heard me? Because a lot of people don't know that means something.
Like, yeah, life is far from easy.
You heard me?
So that's Dirtlife.
Dirtlife, you heard me? Stop playing with them. But yeah, look, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah. Today's show is sponsored by my girl, the High Society Nola. You heard me? She delivered in all 50 states. Y'all got to know that. You heard me? Y'all make sure y'all tap into the High Society Nola. This past Friday, she was at Big Vibe, Big Breaks Halloween edition showcase, and she was doing her thing. She had, she had the Bakables, she had Giggles, she had the Happy Snack, she had the infused water, she had the diamond infused pre-rolls. You heard me? Anything that you need, if you a smoker, y'all make sure y'all holler at my girl, High Society Nola. Keep doing your thing, my girl. I support you.
Shout out to High Society.
Don't smoke, but I still support you. You heard me? But back to Dirt. Okay, so how long you been doing music for?
I've been doing music for, like, you know, for quite a while now, you heard me? But, you know, I had a roadblock into where I couldn't really blossom at the same time, you heard me? But, like, you know, and at the same time when I was, you know, in that stage where I got stagnated, you hear me? I didn't used to write. I just used to try to, like, you know, keep up with the times and just, you know what I'm saying, and perfect my flow, you hear me? But I've been doing music for a little minute.
Okay. From how old?
When I first got into it, you heard me, it was like I was listening to Slick Rick children's story.
Okay, you old.
And yeah, I'm old. You heard me? So, you know, even if I was, it's like, if I was younger, like 23, I still like, you know what I'm saying? That music is my passion.
Right.
I still like to see it, you know what I'm saying? I still go back in time and try to see the transition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In music, because I really wanted to be like a part of me to it, like, you know, as my artistry, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see from storytelling and, you know, things like that, you heard me? I got storytelling first and foremost from Slick Rick.
Okay.
And
So
then,
he was one of the ones that inspired you.
yeah, he inspired me. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling, and I also got storytelling, and you know what I'm saying, and the creativeness of storytelling from Juvenile. You know what I'm saying? That's when it came up in age. You heard me? And that from Juvenile, Juvenile is a good he a good rhymer, but he basically is a good storyteller. You heard me?
Right. Okay, so you was incarcerated. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was incarcerated, you know what I'm saying? I was on a 15 of life indictment, you know what I'm saying? And in the federal. And so I was on a 15 of life indictment. So it was, at first I was from 70 to 87 months. But you know what I'm saying, with me not understanding how the feds operate, I wanted to go to trial. You hear me? So then when they're seeing what they're seeing, in my decision, so they enhanced me, you know what I'm saying, to an armed career offender. So once they enhance you to the, it's called ACCA, and automatically that start from it start from 15 to life.
So what you did?
What I did is it was drugs and guns, you hear me, and associated with a little nigga, you know what I'm saying? So
and you ain't right. So,
nah, I can't.
So you lay it down.
Yeah, I had to lay it down, you heard me? So
You heard me?
I had to keep it a buck, you heard me? Knowing, you know what I'm saying, knowing that the product and everything was associated with my charge wasn't mine. But I'm a thoroughbred, you heard me? So when I look at things I'm under the old law. So certain things I would never cross, you know what I'm saying? Because it's who I am, it's who I'm built off, you hear me? So, I look at it I don't want my children to be when it come down and your name mentioned, they're oh man, your daddy was, bop, 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 you hear me?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be your daddy was a thoroughbred.
Solid,
that. He was a solid nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, when that shit took place, my churn was my main concern of my legacy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be when they represent me, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be some fuck shit with it. You know what I'm saying? When they represent me,
right,
they're gonna be man, your dad a cool nigga, man. That nigga, he a real one, you heard me? So that's how I think, you know what I'm saying? And I think about the hood and the older heads that I came under. You know what I'm saying? So, and I took it as a part, if it was a situation where it was a life sentence involved, I'd have took the life. You know what I'm saying? I'd have took the life because, in this generation nowadays, niggas you stupid or we don't give a fuck or whatever, but I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because when you live and you do the shit that you do in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to
pay the consequences.
You got to be able to take responsibility
that too.
Or the actions that you know what I'm saying that you put into the universe. You hear me? So basically, that's why I'm I gotta hold it down. You know what I'm saying? For my kids, for the older niggas, for my hood, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, for who I am as a person. You hear me?
That's what's up. You hear me? That's some real shit. Y'all need to take notes. You hear me? So all these rats out here getting out early. You hear me? But anyways, how was the transition coming out of prison to adapt to, for the music?
The transition, it was basically when I was incarcerated, right? I used to, I wrote, but I didn't write. I just used to get on Instagram and you know what I'm saying, in Facebook, and I used to put the music out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's me being incarcerated, I didn't like to write as much. You see what I'm saying? Because 9 out of 10 when a nigga, incarcerated and you're doing that certain amount of time, a lot of us become institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? It's an institutionalized thing to where we become comfortable with that environment inside of those walls because we don't know what's going on outside of the walls. So basically, it's at the end of the day, we always talking about something dealing with prison life. You dig what I'm saying? So it was one song that I had wrote called Remember the Hood, and that was basically the only song that I had really came out And I did when I came home from, being incarcerated, you heard me? And so, like, the transition, it was like, I never used to like they usually have little showcases and shit. But I never used to like, niggas used to always be like, man, Dirt, man, spit, man, you heard me? But I never used to spit. I used to, just keep them niggas like, I was into sports, you heard me?
Okay.
But I know my expectations when I came home and what I was going to do, you know what I'm saying? So, it was a big transition coming from doing, 14 years, incarcerated, you heard me?
Well, how you adapted to the new generation of music?
I adapted because I was, I had a cell phone while I was in jail. So I used to keep up with the times, and I had a partner. He was like, man, like, bitch, you got to adapt to the youngins. You hear me? Like,
Right.
What they doing. And me and him used to go back and forth with the shit, but I'm like, I'm not adapting to nobody's situation, bro. Like, I'm a born leader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a different breed. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make people. At the end of the day, when I was looking at it, like, music is nothing but a story. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a story. It's your story. So I'm not out here doing music to try to be a part of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing music to bring people into my world.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Right.
I want people to know my story, like, the shit that I went through, the struggle that I went through, and at the same time, they got niggas that I know that don't have a voice to do the shit, you know what I'm saying, the creativity that I do as an artist with the music. You know what I'm saying? So I take their stories, my stories, and the shit that I seen, you know what I'm saying, and the shit that I know, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just basically, I take all that shit and I pile it up. And I be able to, like, put that shit, like, as gumbo, you know what I'm saying? So, and I sit there and I utilize that, and I be like, this my transition. So I be like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a world my story. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when I first started, like, I became, and I wanted to do my mixtape. It's called The Wounded Animal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
Was that your first project coming out?
that was my first project.
Okay.
So The Wounded Animal, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you Google and you understand what a wounded animal is, like, that's what that's basically, you know what I'm saying, what I was. I was a wounded animal. You know what I'm saying? And I took it and I put it in, you know what I'm saying, in a human form.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To give them an understanding about what a wounded animal was.
Right.
You hear me?
You versatile, dude. I checked out the Wounded Animal. You have a lot of different topics on there. It's not all hard. You know what I'm saying? So, you're a very versatile artist. I can see that. Oh Lord, I know you lying. But the new project you have out now is The Last Opportunity.
Right.
So, what's going on with The Last Opportunity? Where you get that from? What inspired that? Anyways, what inspired it?
The Last Opportunity, coming from The Wounded Animal, it was my grind. You know what I'm saying? It was like the shit that I was doing, and like the way that I was grinding. You know what I'm saying, with these showcases. You heard me? Like, and even though I be doing these showcases, I always focus on my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it was like when I started off with, like, and I came, cause on a cool, I'm really a shy nigga. You know what I'm saying? Until I hit that stage, you heard me? And I had started off with some way, somehow, like, I introduced to XT then. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I went to doing my performing, like, you know what I'm saying, like, performing in the crowd, like, in front of a crowd. Like, I was always a person like to rap amongst my peers, because I used to be like, if my peers don't like my shit, then, like, I don't know how to go. Because I look at it like, if my peers can represent and can, like, recite my words and speak my words, then I know, like, I'm working with something, you hear me? And that's, them niggas become my influencers, you know what I'm saying? To make me really be like, alright, dog, like, bitch, you really got something, you hear me? And I reflect on that, you know what I'm saying? So when I come to XT, to, like, I know was a nigga the type of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not too good with the internet. So when I went to hitting the stage and shit, you heard me, and I went to hearing, like my first major song was, and I noticed my hood was like, you know, they was really speaking it. You hear me? When I came with my song, Can't Be Playing Out Here.
Okay.
So the hood really showed me a lot of love on that record. That was like my single. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what I'm saying? From so far, so on, and after that, it gave me a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can have all the confidence I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if certain people I look at and I look at it like they ain't really bopping to that bitch, you hear me? Then I feel like I need to switch it up. I need to change, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, from me having these harsh feelings, I got harsh feelings. I got a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of anger and shit. You hear me? From, you know, losing my life to the system or whatever, you hear me? So like, I did a show when I came home with Keita Black, you hear me? Keita Black had hosted something in the East. And so like, but after I had a talk with this person, Mr. Mina, Mr. Mina really came and gave me, you know what I'm saying? Mina gave me an insight. And I, you know what I'm saying? I listened to what he really was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of helped me, like, kind of revise things and think about, like, all right, dude, like, you need to change this way. All right, I understand you hurt. I understand you've been through a lot of pain. I understand, my nigga, like, you've been through this and you've been through that. You hear me? And Mina helped me observe, you know, the crowd, the people that when I come do these type of songs, you have to be versatile, which I'm already is versatile. You hear me?
Yeah.
But it was just a thing when we was talking about. It just made me dig deep into myself because I come out there with a song like, I can't be playing with them hoes with that dick out here. You know what I'm saying? And basically what I'm saying is like, you know, like you can't be playing with, you know what I'm saying, with them hoes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you go to doing this and doing that and people catch feelings. But the song disconnect me from the audience. And Mina really helped me, you know what I'm saying? Homie really helped me realize that, you feel me?
Right.
And so like, that's when I said, like, you know, I'm gonna start taking things and I'm gonna start I gotta start softening up. I gotta start hitting these type of angles or whatever. And, you know, that was.
And it ain't just no Mina. You got to give me my credit. I don't care if I'm sitting
not,
up here.
Nobody even got to you.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about I ain't
We about to speed it up. We about to speed it up.
Yeah,
we about to speed it up.
Listen. No, I'm really giving you, like, if you want this shit, I'm gonna give you this shit.
Oh,
so
Lord.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, I have to start.
Okay.
From the start, you know what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead.
Then we can get into that when I'm talking about where we at with that. Now that shit come down the line. So if you want me to talk, I'm gonna talk. You want me to talk for 3 hours?
No, I don't.
All right, I'm going to talk. So you're gonna sit the fuck right here and you gonna listen to me when I fucking talk.
Look at you.
know what
Look,
I'm
I
saying?
don't want to
Like,
cut him, but when I tell you this boy here, he will take one topic and turn it to 2 hours, and we ain't about to do that. You heard? We ain't about to do that.
I don't be talking to podcasters.
Oh
like that.
my God, we ain't about to do that.
I'm giving you the
Oh
yeah.
Lord, but we gonna edit. We gonna edit.
All right.
Vip. Edit right. Edit fucking right. Edit right.
Now
You
what
heard
you gotta
me?
say? Now we having a conversation. What you
Okay, so anyways, okay, what I about to say? Cause you,
said give me your
Lord,
credit?
blew me right. No, you don't got to give me my credit.
give you credit,
No,
though.
you ain't got to give me my credit. But you know when you be giving people a little too much, you feel me?
No,
Because
I have to. Cause
I be feeling like they don't give you give you enough.
But
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
But this the thing though. I don't give a fuck about I don't give you.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I got to keep going through the motion. Cause
You do?
No,
You
all right?
do?
Cause when it come down to it, like I look at life like this here, musically. I can't. You gotta. It ain't like back in the day. This is a different generation. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just sit here and tell her They got 1 million rappers. Every nigga feel like he like that. Everybody feel that he that next nigga to blow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you the starting point of my first performance. You see what I'm saying? Of the information that I retrieved it. You know what I'm saying? From a icon.
Right.
You an icon to me too. You know what I'm saying? For what you do. You see what I'm saying? I just ain't get to the part of what you done and the transformation that it came to when we came
Let me
together.
take that back. I apologize because I get a little emotional and I be feeling some type of way. You know I do.
Where that crown at?
Not with a chronic, but I definitely be feeling some type of way because I hate when people don't acknowledge, when artists be grinding so hard and they wait till artists get to a certain level to acknowledge them. I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't saw how much work you done put in.
Right.
That shit be blowing me for real. I don't like that, and I'm not about to sugarcoat nothing.
It blows, and you know what I'm saying. For me, fucking with you, dog, and like, big shout outs to Key. You hear me? To Kiana, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiana, man. And she the reason behind me and you becoming of what we are.
Yeah, that's my friend. She been telling me about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I deal with a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
She kept saying, you gotta deal with my you gotta deal with my dog, you gotta deal with my dog. Here, orders, here. I was like, all right, bitch, send them my way. Like, what the fuck, bitch? You want me to jump over hurdles? You know what I'm saying? Because you telling me he's a good artist.
It was a hurdle to jump.
I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you, and you fucking jump.
I ain't jump no motherfucking
right,
word. You jump. You jump because what you did, you had to prove to me and show me what type of artist you was.
And that's how I feel about things. That's why I'd never be in a position. That's why I'd never be in a position to be like the acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is hurdles. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I started where I started from, I kept grinding. You think what I'm saying?
Somebody trying to book you in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Real talk. You hear me? Now
we're gonna talk.
Question. Let's go.
All right. So, all right. The project you had. All right.
Right here.
But go ahead.
Who inspires you?
Who inspires you? I thought you said Slick Rick. Slick Rick. No. You already talk about that. How you feel about the feds using rappers and lyrics to build a case?
How I feel about that with the feds using rapping to make, you know what I'm saying, to build a case. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, where I come from is the old law, right? Like, even though I don't give a fuck who you interviewing with, the popularity of the person that you're interviewing with, it's just personally certain things like, dog, you just don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, see the thing about today's world is validation. I just was sitting in bed today, like before I got up, and I was speaking about validation. Validation is a dangerous drug right now. Because a lot of people, when it comes to validation, it's like you want to be validated to people that don't even matter to you. You see what I'm saying? So you want to put it out like, like it's like this here. I can be a cold-blooded headhunter. You know what I'm saying? Like I can really be, you know what I'm saying? Like, out your split nigga shit. I can be really like, you know what I'm saying, kicking in niggas' doors, you hear me? I can really be, you know what I'm saying, like moving major weight.
Right.
But it's about the thing to where like certain shit you gotta keep concealed, bro.
For real.
It ain't about like, you know what I'm saying, like motherfuckers knowing you for what you do. You dig what I'm saying? Like you just look at the you look at the fall of, you know what I'm saying, of BMF, like, you know what I'm saying, niggas put a billboard up and they ain't really have too much going. And that billboard led to a demise. You know what I'm saying? So me looking for validation as me being an artist, dog, like I want to be validated through my music. Right. I can talk what I talk, but even though when I rap, I'm still gonna decode. I'm gonna decode things that I see. I'm not about to sit here and say
I did.
Yeah, I whacked homie on 1st Street.
Right.
Turned around back door and I was on 3rd Street. Caught a nigga in the back door, knocked him off his feet. Seen a nigga on 5th Street. You hear me?
For real. They really be selling on themselves.
Like, I'm not about to do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so when it come down to it, like, so at the end of the day, so if I say 1st Street, 3rd Street, 5th Street, so now homie, dude them on 1st Street, oh, all right, you the nigga rap, you the nigga knocked off Joe Blow. So now what I become a target. I get unwantedness. You know what I'm saying? The unwantedness is that I become a target now to 1st Street.
Right.
So I didn't got 1st Street beef. I didn't got 3rd Street beef. I didn't got 5th Street beef. So now the niggas rolling with me, they might don't know what's going on, but I didn't include these niggas because these the same niggas that take pictures with me. Right. They're the same niggas that be in shows with me. You think what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I just put those dudes' lives in harm's way, and they don't even know what's going on. I probably be doing shit without these niggas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when it all boils down to, I just jeopardize the niggas that I'm fucking with, and they don't even know what's going on. So when it comes down to these interviews, like, it don't matter what you ask me or how you try to put it and bring it back and try to finesse me and say it in another, you know what I'm saying, another way. I'm not giving you that because I'm sharp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on top of my shit. Like, we gonna talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, and I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you, I won't hear what you talking about, but if it's incriminating, I don't want to talk about what the fuck you want to talk about. We're gonna talk about what I'm gonna talk about, and we're gonna move on. It's simple.
Deadpool, you heard, man. Now you done showcase after showcase. You done showcases so heavy within this year. Like, I just came across you, like, me and you been rocking the whole year, and you've been doing all these showcases, rocking all these showcases. You done built your fan base up. You know, I've been impressed. I want to tell you that I've been so impressed by you. You feel me? I love your support system, your team, all that. You feel me? I decided to rock with FBF so heavy because of what you showed me. You showed me something different that I didn't see in other artists. You feel me? So people, they always be asking me, why you chose Dirt? Why you chose Dirt to, you know, support and get behind and all that? Is because you showed me something different. You was one of the first artists to bring me to an arena. I've been doing what I do for so long. You know what I'm saying? Artists have never brought me to an arena. I was actually on an arena stage with you. You know what I'm saying? And got a chance to experience that. So I want to salute you and shout you out for that. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask you, how was it coming from doing all the showcases to doing arena shows? How was that? And even being on Ticketmaster, like, that is big, for real.
The showcases, man, like, that's the showcases, bro. I swear to God, like, sometimes I just be thinking, like, even if I get big as an artist, say like a Lil Dirt, a Kevin Gates, a Ride Wave, it's just something about them showcases, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just always bring me back. Cause that shit mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just means so much to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hood nigga. I'm so hood, bro. Like, to even if I get that, you know what I'm saying, and I have it. You know, a nigga J Sab, Smoke,
Yep.
Frank, Clarence, Scooney. You know what I'm saying? Like, B Spade. You know, like, them dudes, they all, you know what I'm saying? They always tell me, like, to the point where, like, dog, like, you him.
Yeah.
Dirt, you really him. But I always try to put myself as, like, amongst them. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, 5 steps ahead of them niggas, like.
Right.
But they always tell me, like, dog, bitch, like, you know, bitch, you him.
Right.
Even with the material, you know what I'm saying, the material shit or whatever the case may be, like, I don't move off of that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I move cause I'm so fucked up of being a hood nigga. Till I know, like, I be thinking it harms me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm so down to earth, bro. Like, to the fame don't really touch me in a way that it's supposed to touch me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I know it's there. I see it. I be in it. But the showcases made me. You know what I'm saying? Like, performing in front of people, like, when you got a showcase and you got like 15, 20 artists in there, and everybody in that bitch, like, got the same thought, like, I'm like that. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? But I sit back, but I know I'm destined to be, you know what I'm saying, different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at life, it's like this same bottle of water. I go to the gas station, you know what I'm saying, this bitch worth $1. But then I go to this event, and that same bottle of water that I copped in the gas station for $1, this bitch $3. But then I'm like, I go to the airport, and that same bottle of water at that event, that bitch $6. So I start to realize the different levels of success. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I understand. It's like, I told you, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I touch the marinas, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want to do them showcases. But it be something that be calling me, because it's like when you calling, you hear me, it's like if I don't show up, it feel like I'm letting you down. And that shit, affects me, it bother me. And I don't really like to pop out, you know what I'm saying? Cause
it ain't not to cut you off, it ain't even it. You know what I'm saying? Because I be telling you, I say you got to level up. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep putting yourself in that box. You feel me? Of doing showcases. You know what I'm saying? You didn't prove that you more than just a showcase. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the loyalty to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have showcased you all year straight. You feel me? And you have really built your fan base up. You meet different artists every showcase. You feel me? Not just mine, other people too. But, I've been promoting you. I've been really backing you more than anybody.
Most definitely.
You feel me? So I appreciate the loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But, you got to come turn, big buy, big breaks up.
Right.
You feel me?
I come turn it up. Like, I like to sometimes come in. Like, I see artists, you hear me?
Yeah.
Like,
and then you're a big support to other artists, so they be looking for you as well, and you know that.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Me?
You know what I'm saying? They definitely do.
Yeah.
So I like to come liven it up, because, like, I be want artists to know, like, all right, it's cool that you got this song.
Yeah.
But certain songs is not to be performed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you, you don't got to jump to this song and you do a showcase over here and you're doing this song.
Yeah.
So when you come to another showcase, you're doing this song. You go to this show, you know what I'm saying? So you did 5 showcases with a song, but I never caught on to the one what you did first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know niggas that perform songs for 3, 4, 5 years. You got to stick to that bitch and let that motherfucker just
Thank you.
blossom. Nigga,
Thank
you don't worry about it. Nigga said, man, I'm tired of hearing that song. Bro, because you don't know who gonna be in showcase number 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank
you. See what I'm saying? So you got to keep going with that bitch, you heard me?
Yeah.
So that's like, with that up there, I keep going with that bitch. I'm not stopping, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure anywhere that I go, bitch, you gonna know what the fuck up there stand for. You hear me?
Definitely.
So doing the showcase, it built me. You know what I'm saying? So I took the opportunity. In my first showcase is what you said. We went to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like looking at, oh man, my shit went dead. You fucking serious.
I know you lying. What
I know you lying, bro.
Man, boy, you lost that.
Man.
Crazy. Here. Crazy.
So
Here, get that.
Yes.
Yes.
Bring that bitch around.
Here.
So like, it's like when you do a showcase and you go from a showcase to an arena. Hey, bro, it's a fucking hell of a different ball game.
It is. It really
you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Like you have to prepare yourself physically, mentally, and all that because it's not easy. You just performing. This without like I say, showcases matter. I don't care who be trying to shit on showcases. Showcases matter because why it's preparing you for the big stages.
Exactly.
Like a lot of artists that perform on these showcases every week or every month. Every time I see them, they won't be able to perform an arena right now because they stage presence is not together. They don't know how to work a stage. You know what I'm saying? You have to be prepared for that. And the crowd. You have to get the crowd.
You have to get the crowd because it's like this here, right? It's like, see one thing about those showcases. Those showcases is so important to the point where like niggas don't know the importance to those showcases to where like it's so important, bro, to where it don't motherfuckers don't understand how important a showcase is, bro. Like I understood and learned the importance of a showcase. You hear me? And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna say this here. I'm trying to get my people back lined up. You hear me? I'm coming. So when I say a showcase, right? A showcase is so important. It's to the point where like it grooms you. See, like I had to really reinvent what you said, and you know, and we had to talk. You my dog. Like you really a sister to me. You hear me?
Thank you. So, please let them know that. Jeez.
Like you really a sister to me. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where like I think about And when you talk, it really reflects me. It reflects me to the point where, like, if you speak a certain way, like, if I feel in myself, like, I'm like, man, Ree, you tripping, bro. Like, we just had a conversation in text.
Did.
What I told you, I said, man, Ree, listen, the streets love you, but you're delivering in certain things because you're so passionate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, Ree, you got to change it up because some people ain't going to take it how I'm going to take it because I know you. Some people are going to take it and how they take it because they don't know you.
Yep.
And it's going to rub them the wrong way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely.
a showcase when you say about singing music to the DJ, you know what I'm saying? So when I took my first trip in fucking with an arena, it was so dope and it was so educational to go in that bitch and really have your music already established. To what a DJ, it's easy for the DJ and it's better for the artist because they know the stopping points.
Yep.
They knows, they know this here. That's why it's called sound check.
Yep.
So if the mic not sounding the way that it sound, you know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity to be in there. The bitch be like, look, turn the mic up a little bit. I'm sounding a little dull. Like, all right, I might send Jay. That nigga Jay might be like, a Smoke might go into the crowd. He might be like, rap your shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that nigga Smoke might be like, I can hear you over here. He gonna go in this part. Then Smoke gonna go in that part. Smoke, Jay might be over here. Smoke might be over there. And be like, yeah, you good, bro. I can hear you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because even though you on that stage, you might sound mumble.
Yep.
And that's when it comes to the mixing and mastering of your
Music.
You dig what I'm saying? Because you think you might go in there with the rough draft and you might be on point, but you not on point. You know what I'm saying? So when we went to North Carolina, bro, that experience I was so happy. I was so happy and so full of enjoyment to like I come home after 14 years, man. It's like I never knew. I spoke it, but I didn't actually know that I was gonna actually be in that moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even when you was there, like, you know what I'm saying, you shed the tears like a joy. You heard me?
Yes.
Jay Sal, he like, bitch, you ready? You know what I'm saying? Cause
we was all trying to get you ready because you was nervous.
Cause no, I was really in a zone. Like I'm like, dog, this shit. I'm like, man, this shit happening for
real. Yes.
I'm like, dog, this shit
that
for
was
real. Like you know, like opening up for Kevin Gates.
Yes.
NLE Chopper, Hancho, Rifle 9. These artists that's established. Niggas don't know that feeling, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get that opportunity, dog, and you facing a crowd, like that crowd was 8,000 and better.
Right.
And for when we was at our hotel and the dude said, man, that's dude and them. And for him to come and speak and say, man, listen, bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga, you had the best performance. I asked him, I said, what made me have the best performance? He said, bro, your energy. The way, like, you delivered on the stage, like, you know, like you never turned down. Right. You know what I'm saying? I never turned down because I got to get these people. And, man, shout out to fucking Carolina, man, because they still fucking with me. They still like my posts. You know what I'm saying? And like,
that's why I say you have to stay consistent.
Consistency is a fucking key.
Yes.
All that laying.
They're looking for what's next.
They're looking for what's next because you got a lot of artists like coming up like what's next. You got whack niggas that can get on the blogs and they're like, man, he the next to blow. In Dallas, New Orleans, Carolina, California, New York. But they don't have that fucking burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't. Like, I don't discriminate on no artists, but I be saying, like, I be trying to figure out, like, when I made no mentions. Nigga, I see a lot of niggas are like this post, that post. But I be trying to figure out what the fuck you ain't liking my post for, nigga.
Right. And I wanted to ask you about that. How you feel about the city not really, supporting you the way the out of town people do.
It's a format. I love my city. I love Louisiana as a whole. I love Salisbury, you hear me? I'm so different to like when I did this shit. My hood proud of me. I'm gonna say when I'm in the streets, niggas like, man, bitch, you turned that bitch up, man. Say, dog, I need to come to your show. I need to such and such or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I embrace that. You hear me? But I never once said like, man, y'all come to my show. Like, man, y'all come out and support a nigga. I don't ask them type of questions.
Right. They're automatic.
If you say you gonna come, you come. Mm-hmm. But if you don't, I'm cool with that because I'm gonna conquer. Like these fans that I got within New Orleans, all the way up to Shreveport, I conquered that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't sit here and get on this bitch and be like, I know how to take what I see and put it into music. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why when I came with the no mention thing, you hear me? Mm-hmm. No mentions, it was deep for me, you feel me?
Right.
And that's why I said like, even with the bloggers, I say I'm not, I told you this. I say I'm not filing no blogs. I don't give a damn what you got. I'm not filing that.
Well, how do no mentions go? Run the no mentions.
I'm gonna run the no mentions. When I say I'm not when a blogger, man, this like home at 5-star.
Yeah.
5-star. 5-star came and started following me.
Yeah.
When he followed me, I followed him. Cause you know why? Mm. I said 5-star. He must see. He see. Mm-hmm. And he seen it from you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when he followed me, I followed him back.
All them blogs see everything from
they
me.
See, I'm so much of a old law type nigga.
Yeah.
I feel some people don't. If you don't give them nothing to believe in, why? If you don't give me nothing to believe in, what the fuck I'm following you for, bro? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of artists. So when a nigga feel like, he follow you. If he follow me, mm-hmm. it's something he like.
Yeah.
It's just like the doctor. Mm-hmm. When we was in Houston with Deezy.
Yeah.
Doctor followed me. Doctor shared my shit.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, it's something that nigga like. He felt what he felt. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And so when I came up with no mentions, I'm gonna keep it all that gangster. I felt like nigga ain't post me how he was supposed to post me.
Right.
So when I seen he post the next person before me, and I still ain't get posted,
right?
I wrote no mentions. I swear to God, I wrote no mentions in 7 minutes.
Right.
In 7 minutes, when I finished that bitch, you hear me? I went straight to the studio. I called Rossi, a first class Rossi. I called Rossi up. I said, look, bitch, I need to come through tonight. You hear me? He was like, all right, man, what 10:30 sound good? I'm like, I'm in there. Mm-hmm. So when I came to no mentions, I don't like to do no mentions. Why they don't post my shit? Like I give a fuck about them views.
Now you gotta say it like you were saying on that stage Friday.
Why they don't play my music in the club for my name to get a buzz?
You heard me?
Where them interviews at? The podcast ain't reaching out. Did one for no rap cap, but bitch, I'm no rap cap. That was the first nigga interviewing me.
All right, that's cool. Finish.
I did one for no rap cap, but bitch, I'm no rap cap. I talk about money, getting dope. That's my motivation. Sitting sideline, gossiping to get your blind side. Did some showcases. FBF came and turned it up. Anytime this mic in my hand, bitch, I'ma burn it up. California Wi-Fi, bitch, I'm a live wire. Check my arteries. This shit is a part of me. Know some local rap artists. All they need is a chance. But they gatekeeping. Don't want to see a nigga advance. What I say, I mean it. This the fucking shit I was dreaming. Hear the crowd screaming. Word for word like they wrote my shit. Been over looking for shows when getting booked it. But I still got that whip game. Magical how I cooked it. I'm seasoned with this rap shit. Far from a rookie. Nigga ain't give me shit. Everything, nigga, I took it. I'm lethal with this mic like a lethal injection. What you mean, nigga? I did it on my own without promotion, without them posting. DJs weren't playing my shit. I still made it in the industry, bitch. I'm a big dog. Did it for my niggas off the block who believe in dirt. Did it for my niggas in the casket under the dirt. I stayed consistent. How the fuck I ain't been mentioned? Hold up. I stayed consistent. How the fuck I ain't been mentioned? No, hold up. I stay consistent. How the fuck I ain't been mentioned? One more time.
You heard me?
I stay consistent. How the fuck I ain't been mentioned? With these jeek ass fucking promoters. These niggas water whip like coke when it's mixed with the soda. I made my bag off the streets hand in hand with that Yoda. I stood on that fucking business like nigga I told you.
You heard me?
And that's facts.
Nigga, I'm a big dog. Bitch, stop playing.
And
You
that's
heard me?
facts.
Stop playing.
That's facts, bro. Like, you
facts.
know what I'm saying? That's no mention. And that's how I feel.
That's
how-
real shit. And a lot of artists feel it. I know they feel it. You heard me? So that song, that particular song, I feel like should be going viral. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And I definitely be feeling the way when people be late starters. Cause I've been fucking promoting you all motherfucking year. Why y'all just not getting, but you can't rush people. You can't rush people. You have to give them an opportunity to tap in. You know what I'm saying? When I say tap in to this artist, I want you to tap in.
You tap in. That's why
You feel me?
And
Because
that's why
9 times out of 10, the artist is talking about something. Because I give a lot of artists an opportunity, yeah, whether they trash or not. You feel me? But if I'm really backing the artists and I'm really, 8180 behind the artists and y'all see that, bitch, tap in. I'm telling you to tap. I'm all right.
And look.
The thing, but yeah, I'm telling y'all to tap in for real.
I've been consistent, bro, since I did 14 years. I came home in 2018.
Yep.
I've been consistent. I've been consistent from 2018 to today.
You heard me?
I dropped a mixtape every year. I dropped 2 in 1 year. I dropped, you know what I'm saying? I stay consistent in performing. I stay consistent in my stage presence. You know what I'm saying? I never laid down. You know what I'm saying? I always, put it out. When I said they gatekeeping, don't want to see a nigga advance. I say there's a lot of local artists and they don't want to give a nigga a chance. I spoke for all the indie artists, you heard me? I was speaking for all the indie artists that get up there on that fucking stage, bro, that don't get no fucking recognition.
Right.
I seen these people. I seen them. I seen me. You see what I'm saying? And I seen some dudes give up because they feel like, all right, nigga ain't really reaching out. I made motherfuckers believe what the fuck I was believing in. You dig what I'm saying? It's like when I was so hurt, but I seen so many text messages, bro. Like, I woke up one morning. If motherfuckers are tap into what you got going on, you heard me with this sexy red shit, man. Shout out to GDP. Yeah. GDP took it into initiative to post my story, dog. I am the nigga that brought the skee. Skee. I brought that shit to life on the microphone. Didn't nobody was seeing that when I started doing them reels, whatever the fuck that shit is on Instagram, the reels. And whoever they had working with them, it reached, because like I said, and I'm not fucked up, I made it a hot line, she made it a hot song. You dig what I'm saying? I am skee. Right. And I'm not gonna never stop saying skee because it's such and such. Nope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always speaking when it come down to it. It ain't gonna never be controversial because at the end of the day, I like how homegirl came out of the slums. Like she used what she used and she came out of the slums with it, you heard me? So I'm the type of nigga to be like, I can't. I don't got time for that hating shit. You hear me? I'ma always be ski. You know what I'm saying? I'ma
And then
always.
and not to cut you off, it ain't all about hating, you heard me? It's all about having your paperwork together, you heard me? Because see, if you would have known, you would have had your paperwork together, you wouldn't have worried about that because you would have still been getting paid. Every time she used that ski or whoever used ski, you would have been getting paid for that if you would have known. You feel me?
No. I'm about to tell you this here. I fuck with you. I already knew what ski meant. I know ski was
Should've
something.
copyrighted.
It was some topic. Like I got that. I can't show it on the phone, but I trademarked the ski. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Okay,
you don't
so-
even know. Listen, I'm. When I say I'm a goat,
Well, you could have got a bag off that.
Listen, it ain't nothing like it's like a car wreck. You don't when you go through when you have a car wreck, you never just get your money. If you have a car wreck in 2020, you're not gonna get your money in 2020.
Right.
You're gonna get you got to go through the process with the lawyers, with the delays in court, the pushbacks and everything, and it might be 3-4 years down the line, but it's gonna eventually get your money. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I knew what ski meant. I knew ski was something different. I knew what I represented it for. I represented ski for the niggas that was hustling. You know, I came up off of ski from hustling. Like when I see a clucker, I'd be like, I'm in the cut, and I'd be like, ski. You hear me? I know when I say that boy looking.
They coming.
You hear me? Like I'm like ski over here. You know, I
Right.
might flash, I might flick the lighter, so that boy looking, he gonna come over there. Ski went for it wasn't for bitches.
Right.
It wasn't for to get nobody attention.
Right.
I would never see a female in the caliber that I want to highlight, and I'm gonna tell her ski.
Right.
You hear me? Ski was a hustle call. That's
Oh,
what
we
we.
know.
That's
Real
the term,
OGs
real
know.
OGs type shit.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? From Sue's. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely know.
And I don't know what goes on in the hood. They might have used it. I don't know.
But
I
she
know-
said it meant something way different. Like it
you know
wasn't
what I'm
even
saying?
that.
Like no ski. When I say
Right.
ski, it ain't no ski. You know what I'm saying? No, it's ski.
Right.
I'm getting that crackhead attention over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm out there on the block at the moment. So he might have $20, $40, $60. You hear me? I'm hustling on the block. I need them 60. Like, you know, I'm over here. I'm gonna flick the lighter. Like, come here. You do what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get. You know, when I come out, I'm gonna go with my move.
Yes, indeed.
And they gonna push. You do what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure they got around. You know what I'm saying? You know, she did respond to that.
Yeah, she
She did
definitely-
respond to
She
it.
definitely did respond to it all GD. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't gonna never get on the interview and talk negative
Right.
about, you know what I'm saying, about sexy. Cause
Right.
she from St. Louis. I
She
don't
getting it out the mud.
I
She
don't
got
know
it
it.
out the mud.
I love the fact that she got it out the mud. You know, and she in a position that she in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ain't fucked up with it. It's
Right.
it's the game.
Yeah, it is.
It's part of the game. Like it's like
People say shit every time. Every time you turn around, they take
Right, it's-
stuff from us. You know, as a culture, all the time, and we can't do nothing about
we
it.
can't do nothing about it because like I look at life like as drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the product that you don't have the product that they want, it's
Yeah.
always gonna be another dealer
Yes.
that's gonna come through.
Yes.
Don't never think you got shit sold up. Cause if I come through with that, you know, with that spark, they gonna fuck with me.
Yes.
I don't even know what you're doing over there, brother.
Right.
I know what I got over here. You know what I'm saying? So when you ain't out and I'm consistent, I'm the one they gonna fuck with.
They both.
That part.
Now, what else can we expect from Dirt? You heard me. I ain't gonna hold you too much long. You know, we didn't chop it up.
No, you gonna hold me.
Oh no, we not. So, we not. So, what else can we expect from Dirt? I know you have a new project, the Underground Go coming. Is there any features? You need to start people tapping in for the do features. Are you planning on doing features with people?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I plan on doing features. You hear me? You know, shout out to the homie Jay Merck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro.
Yes.
I met Jay Merck through GD in Slidell through Restyle event. You hear me? A BVBB.
Yes, Lord.
I was up there doing what I do. You hear me? I watch everything. I'm really a quarterback. I watch all motions. You know what I'm saying? I seen Jeter in a conversation in the back. And I seen Jeter told the people, hold up. And that nigga came all the way to the front. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And when I finished my set, Jeter stood up and gave me a handshake. He said, man, listen. He said, say, dog, you talking. You hear me? And I said, man, I appreciate it. You hear me? I already knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know who I was, but he knew who I was after that.
Yep.
And man, Jeter, you know what I'm saying? That's a good nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jeter P. You heard me?
Jeter is a good one. Bro.
He definitely stayed that whole show. That whole event to the last artist.
He stayed the whole show, bro. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like
J Merck.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog J Merck, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. Y'all know, like, J Merck been home. That's my fucking nigga. You hear me? I done pulled up on Merck. Sat out there, chopped it up with homie. You hear me? And like, we text. You know what I'm saying? And we keep a form of communication. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And it's like certain dudes I look at, like, when I look at artistry, features it's always a good thing. It's always a good thing to get planted in their audience. Mm-hmm. When I look at things, I look at, like, Louisiana artists is so fucking different than a lot of artists. You heard me? I look at NBA Youngboy. I look at Kevin Gates. I looked at, like, Rod Wade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes don't really do features. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? They do them. So I be on that type of time where, like, a feature be good, it's cool.
It gotta make sense.
It just gotta make sense. Mm-hmm. I gotta talk that talk to make a nigga like, man, bitch, we gotta collab. You hear me?
Right.
We gotta do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I be to the point where, like, I can hold this bitch. I am my feature. I am Dirtlife featuring with the Dirtlife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta sit here and be like, yeah, I gotta put it down, bro. And I puts it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 5 arenas under my belt. You hear me? Carolina, what I told you, Gates, Rod 49, NLE Chopper, Honcho, Alabama, with Gates, K Camp, Lafayette, with Boss Man D-Lo. You hear me?
Illinois.
Well, I'm gonna talk about that with Illinois and DJ Chose and Kevin Gates. Like, bro, nigga, I really made it to Ticketmaster.
For real. That's big.
Nigga, I really made it to Ticketmaster. No management, no A&R, no nothing, no radio, no nothing. My grind, my work, and about getting in the doors with the right people. Shout out to BWA Ryan, man.
Investing in yourself. That's what got you there.
I invested in myself. Like, niggas say,
investing in yourself and making the right connection.
Making the right connection. When I say you have to pay to play, nigga, you have to pay to play. I got on the internet, went live. I said, say, dog, look, I'm so unselfish. You dig what I'm saying? I'm really so unselfish to where I told a nigga, I said, look, bro,
stop to eat. No.
I got a set. You want to get on this set, bro? They got a crowd of 8,000 people and better.
Yeah.
I said I would take time off of my set. And it's not I'm not making no money off of you, dog. You don't know what I'm paying for the set. But I'm willing to do something because I fuck with you. How would I fuck with you? Mm-hmm. To lose time of my set to see you on my set.
Yeah.
But it's a thing when you come into them things, it's like you dealing with promoters, DJs, video vixens. Like the vixens that you be seeing on Instagram. Like, I done seen these chicks. Like, I'm really amongst these chicks. And then I'd be like, whoa. I'm like, man, it's your girl. You know what I'm saying? I might be like, oh, this dude. You know what I'm saying? And You know what I'm saying? It comes down to niggas don't understand. Invest in yourself, bro. Don't never think like nobody gonna give you something for free, nigga. Nigga, for me to get on the stages, bro, that shit cost a nigga a bag. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I was willing to go broke. Nigga, I'm telling you, from fucking April to now, nigga, I was willing to go broke to be on my ass, nigga. If it took for me to shake back to go get a fucking job. Cause nigga, my artistry, I believe in what the fuck I believe in, nigga. And I know what's gonna come through when I put my feet down on the fucking pavement, nigga, what was gonna take place. Cause you know why? I put myself in the doors that I know I couldn't get in. You see what I'm saying? Man, and I say big fucking shout out, bro. Like, niggas don't got home in number. Like, I can sit here, I can call BWA Ryan up. I told Gates what I told Kevin, bro. I said, look, I'm not gonna just call you. Even you was like, man, bitch, you tripping, bitch, you better hit that. I said, no, Ree. I said, nah, Ree. I said, when I call homie, it's gonna be the right call. It's not gonna be to call him. Like, I don't want him to just like put me on because I mentioned a certain name or whatever. I gotta put that work in. Mm-hmm. And you was like, man, bitch, you tripping, bitch, you got you know what I'm saying? We had that talk. And I said,
we did, but I understood where you was coming from.
Yeah, when you understood,
you know,
yeah, you understood, and I said,
because everybody don't have Kevin Gates' number.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have BWA Ryan number.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? So you know,
and like we talked, and you were like, right, I see it. You know what I'm saying? And I tell a nigga like, bro, this is a journey. This is an impact. And now I ain't never really sat and had the opportunity to talk, cause I feel when I talk, I want to talk to the right people. Like, I don't care about what the fuck your platform got or how your platform moving. Cause like it's like, no, let that.
You can see that.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just want to do me and remain like who I am.
Right.
This is my identity.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes when you tell me like, and you got to start popping out, you know, no, you say you got to be, cause you got bitches.
Be exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yes.
And I definitely be exclusive, cause you
can't pop everywhere.
I don't
how you used to.
Right,
you can't do it.
I don't pop everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't like to be on a club scene.
Right.
When I basically pop out, it's for a performance.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like my homie. Big shout out to YM Mogul.
Yes.
My dog from out of Atlanta. When I was thinking about, big shout out to fucking Speedy Root. You dig what I'm saying?
Speedy.
Big shout out to fucking Restyle. You know what I'm saying? Cause those people be really on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to John D. You hear me? High Society, bro. Cause she's really awesome in doing and putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it's graphics. So it's like when I talk it, bro, like I don't really get to really talk for these type of minutes, cause I really don't like talking. But when I talk, I like to really make it worth it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say when we do this interview, like, we gonna do this bitch. And I mean that, cause it's not. It's like when you say exclusive, I am exclusive. So
exactly. So start handling yourself.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna really just interview with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's like if my dog, you know what I'm saying, Gas hit me up, Mr. Mean, to tell me come to no rap cap. I'm pulling up. Cause them niggas gave me my first platform. Shout out to Timer, cause my cousin Stay Baby brought me over there and we did my first recording over there. You know what I'm saying, with J Sab and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, shout out to Deezy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Deezy, my dog.
Cause Deezy came up
here, bro. Turned that up.
We turned that bitch up, and Deezy said, bro, I swear to God, nigga, ain't no nigga come do what the fuck you done since you came up here. You hear me? And
it was epic.
And it was epic. Like, you know, when I perform, I think about me performing. I'm gonna tell y'all something about me performing. I got a lot of songs. I got bangers. I got real hitters. And you know, I did a show, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know if Restyle tell me something, I know it has to be an issue. And I take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like, she like, man, why you did that song? Why you did the whole song? Like, I don't like that. Like, it was too long. You dig what I'm saying? And I say, you know what? I was disconnected. I felt disconnected from the crowd. I don't like to get a DJ my music. I like to really come in that bitch and really see what's in there. You know what I'm saying, Ree? I like to see who in the building and who's like, cause I got songs for different genders, and I like to see what's going on in there, and then that's how I'm gonna left there and do what I do. Big shout out to my fucking DJ, man, DJ Joe, for sure. You hear me?
And then look, I only tell you to do different songs because I'm peeping the audience, you know.
And that's how
if people have short attention spans, you know what I'm saying, you basically just want to give them a little sample of the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like about three songs. You know what I'm saying? It all depends your set. You feel me? Right. You don't want to burn the people out or make them walk away.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying? You want to keep their attention.
Yeah, and that's what I learned through the process. Like, give them a verse and a chorus.
Yes.
And keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that make them hungry.
Yeah.
To be like, damn, I like what dude did. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I looked at it I looked at the fan base when we was in Alabama. And we had the fan base with Kevin, right? And I said, damn, dog, it was a lot of white people in that bitch.
Yep.
I could have did that song Abandoned.
Yep.
Sometimes I miss, but I learned from what I miss. And it's like when I was in Illinois, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Illinois, man, Bloomington. Man, big shout out to Bloomington, Illinois. Look, I almost had told you this. They booked me to come back in Bloomington.
Okay.
January the 4th, you hear me?
You did tell me.
I told you?
Yeah.
All right. Boom. They booked me to come back into Bloomington, Illinois, January the 4th. You heard me? So I'm booked to go to Bloomington, January the 4th, starting off my new year. And
the FBF tour, huh?
The FBF tour. So guess what happened? I came across, man, big shout out to Skylar. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? From Illinois. They offered and brought us to a club called Cadillac Jacks. We made it to Cadillac just when he was in the plans. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were planning to do what we do, go to the hotel, get us a little rest, and shoot back to the city. You hear me? But from going to Bloomington, Illinois, bro, like, the people, the owner of Cadillac Jacks, big shout out to Mike, the man gave us a section, gave us the security to come escort us, put us in a section, and gave us the biggest bottles of Hennessy. 4.
No, huh?
Nigga gave us 4 bottles of Hennessy.
Man, you fan.
On the fucking house.
You was in heaven.
I was in heaven. And guess what? When we went in there, the line was so fucking long. Motherfuckers knocking on the window, pointing.
Oh yeah, y'all fans. The fans was really on y'all.
Oh man, because you know why? You know why? Because guess what?
Y'all did a great job.
I'm gonna tell you what the fans did. When I took initiative, I learned the playbook. As I do these arenas, I learn and I always pay attention to what the shit that I miss. The arenas, I'm so fucked up with these arenas, bro, because that stage got so much power.
Yes.
I never been in front 8,000, literally 8,000 people. You understand? Like, that did something to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in front of 8,000 people that do not know you. Don't know you from a can of paint. I was on Ticketmaster. That bitch said Kevin Gates, DJ Chose, Dirtlife Moten.
You hear me?
So the people know Gates and Chose. They don't know who the fuck is Dirtlife Moten. Who the fuck is this nigga? I'm about to see who he is. So when we came out and did what we did, you heard me? You know what I did? I went to the concession stand. Bro. And I heard a female say, a white chick. She said, oh shit. She said, that's him. So I heard her. So I turned around and I did like this here. And I turned back, you heard me? And she said, oh my God, like that's him. You know what I'm saying? So I was really like, so when it came And then I seen the attraction from the outfit that I had on. I swear, J Sab, that nigga Frank, bro, Frank Rilla. That nigga DJ Joe had so much videos. You heard me? Like, I stood there for an hour and a half. I swear to God, Reed, I ain't miss a camera. I ain't miss a fucking camera. You heard me? We took pictures. I did videos. You heard me? I gave hugs out, and they had them people told me, they said, man, listen, you the realest in my book. I swear to God, they say, what you did, an artist never did for us. They was actually touching me. For them people to touch you, and for, you know, to look at you as a celebrity style artist. Cause I was like, I'm about to go in the back. I'm about to go in the back area. I'm about to go fuck with Gates and chop it up. But I'm like, I can get the Gates when I want. You hear me? I need those people that was out there, right? So look, check this out. I walked and go get a drink. You hear me? I went up there to go get a drink. And a white chick said, she told the people that was serving the drink, she said, I got them. I'm going in my pocket to get the money. She said, I got them. You hear me? So I'm like, I said, man, I appreciate it. You hear me? I said, come on, man, let's take a picture. This is a real journey that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I took the picture with her. You hear me? She was so excited about the picture that I took with her. You hear me? She brought the drinks. You know how much my drinks was $100. She paid $100 for my drinks. So when I went back, a Mexican dude said, hey, man, you was fucking amazing up there, bro. Like, the handshake he gave me, it was so fucking genuine and so, like, heartfelt, you hear me? So then they had this other chick, I never even got her name. She said her daughter had something for Gates, you hear me? So I contacted the security. I said, look, bro, they got a little girl. She have something for Kevin Gates, but like, she really need to get it to him. So when I talked to the security and I talked to homie, and homie was like, I'm gonna make sure that happen. I said, bro, please, look, listen, you hear me? Make sure that happen for her, you hear me? And I ain't stay there to really see, but when I was going up the steps, I wound up seeing security made it happen. Kevin Gates gave her the autograph. He did all that for her, you know what I'm saying? So the chick came back, she said, man, listen, bro, I appreciate you so much, you hear me? She's like, man, I'm gonna follow you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did something for my daughter. I swear to God, I didn't know it was gonna happen. So I made that happen. So like, those fans changed my mindset. Like, niggas don't understand, like, and it wasn't black people, bro. It was a lot of white people.
But you know that be the ones.
That definitely it definitely be the ones.
Especially when you out of your city.
Yeah, when you out of your city, man, those people in Bloomington, like, they fuck me up.
But that says a lot about your performance as well. Y'all did a great job. J-Sab held that crowd down. You heard me? That is so, like, unreal. You know, a up and coming artist turn host, to get that crowd to react like that's beyond me. You heard me? That's beyond me.
Let me tell you something.
Y'all did a great job. Like, for real. Like, the performance, I noticed every arena show, the performance is better and better each time.
It's better and
hands
better.
down. Hands down. I gotta give it to y'all.
Let me tell you something about J-Sab, dog. Like, when me and J-Sab first started out and we met, you hear me? We was right here. A nigga was looking at me, you hear me? I was way off on the stage, but he looking like, as he performing, he looking like, bitch, like, you know, what's up? We got a song together. But I'm like, take care of your business, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm pointing to him like, but he don't hear what I'm saying because he rapping. But I'm like, you know, take care of your business, because it was like, I ain't want J-Sab to be a nigga like, oh man, that's black who be with Dirtlife. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So I took it to, like, bro, they need to know you for J-Sab. Like, who the fuck is J-Sab? They gonna know you as J-Sab, not the nigga that's the hype man for Dirtlife. You see what I'm saying? So J-Sab gained his name. He gained his hype. Motherfuckers ain't know him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he gained his hype. So I basically, like, I said, say, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? As time went coming on, J Sab went to getting better and better. J Sab know my music better than me.
Yeah. He really do.
He know my music better than me. We never sit back. We never sit back and like perform this shit or whatever. It just comes to the point where that nigga know me so well to like he know when to cut in and give me break. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
He knows songs. I know what he gonna say. I know what parts he like. As we sit and take these road trips, you heard me? I pay attention to him because it might be certain parts that nigga he get off on. You heard me? So I be like, all right, that's that nigga parts. You heard me?
Yeah.
So as time come, I know when we performing, I know what he gonna do. You dig what I'm saying? And when I was talking to him in Bloomington, like, there was his first time to really go out there because YM Mogul, he always be the one to go out there and turn the crowd up. When I seen what J Sab did and made them people raise those phones, bro, like, this shit was so fucking
epic. It was
epic.
Oh, jeez, it was.
That nigga Sab said, I need y'all to put them motherfucking phones up and represent your. That nigga like this. I need y'all to represent your fucking city. You heard me? Represent your city. You heard me? Put them phones up in such a boop pop pop.
Who?
I come out the back. They had the nigga. He hadn't like slipped on the steps. So he fucked me up to come through because I had to really like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So boom, as I'm coming up through the back, and I'm coming with that up there. You heard me? J Sap said, man, I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, introduce y'all to my dog, you heard me, Dirtlife. And I swear to God, when I came up there, the lights stayed up there.
Yep.
Damn it through that whole first song.
Yep.
But they kept performing. They kept them lights on a nigga. You heard me?
Yep.
Like, it was so epic. And it was like to the point where, you know, I never knew. Look, I came down and I gave myself to the people. They had a dude when we came, we didn't know where to go at in the arena. I told the dude, I said, look, say homie, look, show us how to get in the arena. So the homie laid up there and walked, he was from Illinois. He walked us to the door. So when he walked us to the door, he was like, this is it right here. I said, what your name is? Your day? He said, man, I'm D. I said, what part you from? I said, what part you from out here? He said, man, I'm from Chicago, you heard me? I said, all right, dog, I'm gonna give you a big shout out. You heard me? I said, I promise you, I'm not gonna forget you. So as I was on the stage, I said, man, where D at from Chicago, man? So homie, I said, man, D, wherever you at, I said, put your arms up. Let me see your hand. D was so happy in a front.
Yeah.
He was in a pit.
Right.
So when he put his arm up, I said, man, shout out to D, man, right there. You heard me? Such and such. So when I finished my performance, I come off the stage and I come down to the pit. And as I stood in the pit, the people was so fucked up. They was hypnotized. They was looking at me.
Right.
So I said, man, listen. I said, man, I want a Grammy tonight, y'all.
Okay.
I said, I want a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So they looking like, so I said, man, somebody said, what? How you want a Grammy? I said, man, I was on Ticketmaster.
You heard me?
I said, man, ain't no nigga from my hood on Ticketmaster. Ain't no underground artist I know that's on Ticketmaster. Ain't no indie artist I know on Ticketmaster. You see what I'm saying? So that part gave me fuel.
Yeah.
And I was right there. You know who I was by? I was by D, the dude from Chicago. I said, man, take a picture. Then they had somebody over here saying, like, come here. Let me take a picture with you. Let me talk to you for a minute. And she sent me that video.
Okay.
And I posted that bitch. You heard me?
I know. I saw the whole thing. I was mad because I wasn't there.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, that was so dope, you know. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta handle yourself like a star. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the people see, and that's how you gotta present yourself. And you gotta show love to the fans. Okay, you gotta show love to the fans. You know what I'm saying? So.
And back to what you were saying too about the last opportunity.
Yeah.
You said the last when I put the album, when I put the mixtape out, the last opportunity, it was a message. So what I sent to like people, artists, or whoever the fuck you is. You dig what I'm saying? I sent that out to show you no matter what opportunities you have, always choose that opportunity and treat that bitch as is your last opportunity. You might have 2, 3, and 4, 5, but treat that one opportunity that you have and attack that bitch and go after it.
Yep.
As if there was the only thing you had left in life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when I said the last opportunity, I meant that. And I meant it in a way in that last opportunity, I swear to God, that bitch caught so much fire. It caught so much fire to that up there. That bitch got so much fire under it. It got so much fire, but the whole mixtape have fire. To, you know what I'm saying? We own that. The song Abandoned. You hear me? I love Abandoned. Like me personally, I think Abandoned is the best song. But the up there is a club banger. To where it turns you up, it gives you energy. But I take you through things like when I wrote the song Abandoned, I told my partner I was seeing it on Instagram. I seen Junior Montana, on Chef. But I told my partner, I said, say, bro, I ain't never seen this shit in real life. I said, nigga, look, bring me on Chef. Let's take a ride. You heard me? He's like, bitch, for what? He said, bitch, you know what's going on the show? I said, yeah, man, there's a lot of prostitution and all that type of shit. I said, but I need to see it in real life. So if we rode on Chef, we passed up. I got my partner in them. They got a t-shirt shop. You know what I'm saying? Lil One and Chris out the 7 Walk and Rare and them. So we passed down. So as we passed down Chef, and we was coming back around, right? I was already writing a song in my head. I wrote the song in my head. I said, say, homie. I said, look. I said, go back up that bitch, nigga. I need to see that bitch one more time. So as I'm writing the song in my head, the last opportunity, right? And Abandoned. I said, damn, dog. They got some nice little bitches out here. You got some females that's supposed to be a nigga or a lady. But I say, it's a reason being why they out here. You hear me? And it's something doing. It's some kind of abandonment going on. So that's why I named the song Abandoned. You know what I'm saying? If you really listen to the song, you can really hear everything that I'm saying and how I'm presenting it. So it came down to the point where I wrote the song and I did the song, you know what I'm saying? And it was dedication. It was dedication to those females that I seen out there, you know what I'm saying, going through their struggles. You know what I'm saying? Nigga look at them they're females, they're out there, they're selling their pussy. You know what I'm saying, whatever they got going on. But I looked at it as, why?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm a struggle. I'm a nigga that come from the struggle. I'm a nigga that come from pain. I'm a nigga that come from well, you don't have no hope. So I'm trying to figure out why. You dig what I'm saying? When you look yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the song come from. The last opportunity, it got so many turns and twists to it. If you really sit down and listen to the last opportunity, you can really hear my versatility,
right,
and things that I speak on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this: if they not on the last opportunity by now, they sleep on life. You heard me? So tell everybody where they can find your music at.
You can find my music on all digital platforms. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the fuck that bitch at, but fuck. If you put in Dirtlife, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it'll pop. But if not, you can put in that bitch the last opportunity. It's DA last opportunity. When it comes to the wounded animal, you can put DA wounded animal. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna pop up, you hear me? And guess what? That's where you can find me at. That's where you can kind of get an insight of me at. You know what I'm saying? I live on real life terms, you hear me? And it's And I gotta put some shit out here, cause like I don't really be talking. Like, you know me and you talk. I got no. You gotta let me do this though, bro.
You talk. Bill said, "Come on, cause you got FMM here."
I know FM. Didn't know what's up.
Oh no,
my dog don't know.
But
what's
he got. Come on, we got time limit.
I got you.
We got time limit.
All right, I got you.
God.
So look, check this out. Hey, guess what?
Oh my God,
Man,
Vip the one, Vip like this.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh my God,
Feed the people. I'm about to tell y'all something. If you don't know fucking feed the people, you heard? I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
Oh my God,
feed the people in this bitch. You heard me? Look, man, feed the people we was hanging out. Me, Brasco. You heard me? Look,
yeah. Brasco,
BBK, feed the people. We was hanging out. I said, man, let's meet up. Real nigga shit. You heard me? So we did the Halloween night.
Yeah.
So bam, picture man, feed the people. Brasco said, man, we about to push. I gotta go handle some shit. So I'm like, I said, nigga, look, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. Let me know you safe. You heard me? When you get what you get. So man, feed the people stayed there. So as we come through, I dab Hickey off. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know, regular shit. So, but I looked at the way that he dapped feed the people. Buff. So when I seen the dap, I said, say what you know him? He was like, yeah, you hear me? So I'm like, oh, all right. He said, that's your cousin. I said, hold on.
Yeah, man.
I say, my cousin. He like, yeah, that's your fucking cousin. So I'm sitting and I'm like,
this is exclusive.
I'm like, how? You hear me?
Right.
Like, when he ran
also,
it down,
you ain't know it was your cousin.
I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, because y'all had just met at
we just met at the showcase.
Yeah.
At the Halloween thing. But he was like, him and Brasco were like, man, nigga, been waiting to run into you. You hear me? So I'm like, man, for sure though. You hear me? So when it came down, I'm gonna put some shit out here right quick. My cousin B Moten. I'm gonna say this here. You hear me? I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna ask you this here, Reed. Mm-hmm. The homie out the night world that's really he hot right now. Mm-hmm. He doing what he do. Bitch cold blooded. You heard me? Who that else?
Teasy.
No.
Who?
Keep going.
Kid.
No, I love and respect Kid. Keep going.
Out the 9.
Out the 9.
That's doing that thing right now. You put me on the side. Oh.
You on the spot right now.
I don't know nobody out the 9.
I never even said this shit, and I had the opportunity.
Out the 9 that's doing them like big right now.
I'm gonna ask you again.
I don't know. I know somebody out the 17.
You want me to say it?
Who?
YD.
Oh, YD the Ellis. I didn't know he was out the 9. I didn't know where he was from.
YD. My cousin.
Yeah, I know where he was from.
Look. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. YD the Ellis.
Mm-hmm. That's your cousin too.
That's my real blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's that nigga. I never met him. I had an opportunity when we did the show when I was on the ticket at 30 something. Big shout out to, you know what I'm saying, BSB Ray, you heard me? And I had the opportunity to meet him, but I was sitting in the cut. Buff Feed the People, his mama, Miss Betty, you heard me? That's my family. Mm-hmm. Like, YD, my family.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part that I listen to YD.
Right.
I love his music. I love his aggression. I love how he really attack. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you find out, like you hear me? I look at it like I don't want to such and such because I know he got a wave. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. You don't want to do too much.
I don't want to do too much. Like I don't want to do too much musically. I want to do too much as like getting to know him. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Like I want to know who you is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like as a person, nigga. Like you know
and then y'all have a lot of talent in your family.
In family wise.
Yes, like everybody that run across in your family is talented.
Like talented. Like, and then I looked at it like when I seen Feed the People, I brought that nigga by my daddy that night. I noticed that nigga really looked like my cousin B. Moulton and my uncle Claude that just passed away, you hear me?
Okay.
So then I went to really looking at YD. And I went to seeing like similarities.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Skin complexion, you hear me? And I'm like, I said, damn, dog. The old law with family reunions and, you know, shit like that or whatever, you hear me? That shit is meant for.
Right.
Because you can have beef and all that type of shit with a nigga that might fuck around and be your cousin. You don't even know.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? So I do me and I keep, you know, I do me. And it was like, even when it was brought to me, like, you know, this was YD illest, and this was an event for him. Mm-hmm. But homie kept me on the ticket. Mm-hmm. Cause, you know, sometimes niggas check out to see what you working with, how you coming or whatever the case may be. Mm. And I stayed on the ticket, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
What time and everything, y'all gonna be able to, you know, link and meet each other, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all both in grind mode. You feel
right.
me?
And that's definitely that, you hear me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I just, you know, I don't really do interviews, bro. Like,
boy, you do enough interviews. You keep on talking about you don't do no interviews.
Who the fuck I did interviews for?
Boy, you be interviewing, baby. You talks.
I did an interview with.
You talk.
I said what I said next word, but when I do interview, I'm definitely gonna fucking talk.
Oh yeah, you definitely talk. Stop telling them people you don't be doing no interview, because baby, if they don't know Dirtlife by now, they sleep on life.
Yeah, they know me.
They sleep music. On life. Oh no, they know you by talking too, boo. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Talking personally.
He always like, want to try to be brand new to, or like he just started talking. I don't hear that.
You can't pull an interview up when after I do this. Boy,
that's now you gonna keep on doing interviews, because why? You people all over got to know you. You hear me? You gotta be booked. And you gonna get some more interviews. Like, we just had to pop it up because you ain't never got plugged before.
I ain't never got plugged. And even though we did an interview, I still ain't put out shit that I was supposed to put out, because it's a life story. So
because you got a lot. Yeah, we can't do. You see, I try to narrow you down to like 10 questions. You won't go to 20 questions.
Sometimes it be like
crazy ass. Anyways, Lord, y'all got to excuse us, you know, family business over here. You heard? But look, tell the people about the new project you have coming out, and come because we got to wrap it up. You got
get what?
He got the FBF tour coming. You heard me?
I got the FBF tour coming, starting the beginning of 2025. Yes. I got the Bloomington, Illinois, January the 4th. You hear me? January the 19th, you hear me? If y'all trying to fuck with a nigga, man, y'all fuck with a nigga. I'm gonna be in Florida, Jacksonville, you hear me? I'm gonna be on the stages, man. Glorilla, Kevin Gates, that just added Gucci, man, and Ride 49, you hear me? I'm gonna be in Jacksonville, Florida at, it's called VYSTAR, Via Star Arena. That's where I'm gonna be at, you heard me? So, you know, all that shit gonna play its part, and that bitch gonna, you know what I'm saying?
You heard me? And he have a heavy team behind him. Y'all got to know that. And he will be Dirtlife live for one night only. That's coming soon, so y'all can buy y'all tickets fast.
Right, you and then guess what? The new project that I got coming.
Yeah, tell him about that.
I never knew this shit was a fucking definition. It's called an underground goat.
Yes.
When I stand on, I say I am. And I stand on that shit, dog. I am.
I thought you had called me the underground goat, though, and you won't take that name.
Dog, listen, bro.
Son, you called me the underground goat, dog, and you won't take it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, you looking for validation. You looking for validation. No, listen. You looking for validation.
I want to be playing on my top,
I call you the underground goat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
But look, check it out. Yeah, you know, I'm the underground goat, bro.
I'm the
underground goat. Mm-hmm. And when I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I say that, like, I say that in terms of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to say I'm the underground goat as in, like, I am. As an indie artist, as a unsigned, I had a situation where it was there. As an indie artist, underground artist, no management, no PR, No, nothing.
But stop saying
No. Listen.
Right.
I'm saying this to say that.
All right, go ahead.
It's none of that. You hear me?
Not sure about this.
I have a team. You know what I'm saying? I have Restyle. She is brilliant, reaching out, getting connections. Speedy Roo is brilliant, reaching out, getting connections. John D is brilliant, reaching out, graphics. You know what I'm saying? Like Frank Rilla is brilliant, videos, content. Clarence, brilliant, videos, content, pictures. You know what I'm saying? Up in Smoke, brilliant, content, pictures. J Sab, hype man, brilliant. Get it lit, you hear me? Schoon it, don't say much. Sit back, record. B Spade, record. First Class Rossi, you know what I'm saying? Recording. Make sure the shit sound professional.
It takes a team. Y'all got to know that it takes a team, baby.
It takes a team, bro. Like, it takes a fucking team.
Everybody got to play their position. I'm sorry.
I love that we don't have no animosity. We don't have no arguments. Now, out of all those people, me and Restyle definitely gonna have arguments.
Yeah.
Because she definitely tore the fuck up.
No, he tore up, for real. He tore up. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this here. We might have our disagreements, this and that. You heard me? But we really do have a brother and sister relationship for real. We get business done. You feel me? I really work behind the scenes hard. You feel me? I be on his ass.
Definitely.
You feel me? He is not an Instagram savvy or media savvy person. I am. You feel me? So a lot of people that's working with him, yeah, we're working together. We got to come together to make it go for him. He already doing a lot on his own, so we have to work together and make the shit really happen. And when we do travel, look, I could be the only female traveling with all these niggas, and there's never nothing. We have a blast. You heard me?
We definitely have a blast.
Mess.
We have a blast, man. And it's like, even
people wonder why I roll with niggas. You heard me?
Right. It's even like what we did and how things or whatever. You heard me? We ain't gonna get into that like Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Lady R, she did extended her hand. Lady R, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? To put me in a position where I felt, you know what I'm saying, like I can get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that do something with me, dog.
You can get anywhere.
I can get anywhere. Anybody that do something with me, you know what I'm saying? You book me, bro. I'm never gonna try to bust you across the head. You book me, I swear to God, I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna turn that bitch up. I'm gonna be there. If you say such and such, you heard me, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna tell you how real this shit was. I post this shit, but I just wanna know what you mean to the culture and what you mean to me as a person outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely is her. You somebody. Like, motherfuckers don't understand your passion and why you speak the way that you speak when you say things. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we had to talk. I said, just switch it up a little bit. You hear me? Like, you passionate about the artist. It ain't the thing that, you know what I'm saying, that you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just that.
Is that on what?
That I'm rough? You rough around the edges, but the thing is, why you rough around the edges? Because you believe in the artistry as an artist. And what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That what they have going on. Like when you say you can't get 5 motherfuckers to come in here to support you, I understand you want those 5 people because at the end of the day, it looks good for you, but it looks better for the artist.
But at the end of the day, I say that, but at the end of the day, I cannot depend on artists to bring in nobody. You feel me?
Because sometimes, you know what?
I can't. A lot of artists don't even have support.
Because you know,
It's artists that I done showcase every day. I mean, every show of this year, and they don't have any support. But I don't judge them. You feel me? I still go ahead and showcase them. You feel me? And they done built their self-esteem up. You heard me? They stage presence, all that. You feel me? A lot of people don't understand me. I don't really care at the end of the day. You feel me? Because if you don't know Restyle by now, then you don't need to know me. You feel me?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I sent you that text.
I mean, I understand all of that, but I'm gonna be me at the end of the day. I've been doing this too long. And people and artists, I'm tired of babysitting artists. That's what you fella realize too. I'm tired of babysitting artists. I've been babysitting artists. All right. Yeah, I've been babysitting artists for damn near 20 years.
Give me the crown.
And I'm tired.
Yeah, I understand. I understand you tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
But you know, at the end of the day, you still have to. You know,
Yeah, but don't jump
All
on
right,
me.
all
Come
right,
on, it's
look.
about you. Wrap it up. We about to wrap it up with Dirt.
All
Because
right.
baby, it's about to be me and him getting into it. You heard me? Because he about to jump on me. Yes. So y'all can find Dirt on all platforms. You heard me? And y'all stay tuned for 2025 what he have going on. You know what you need to do instead of talking on these things. I mean, this cool too, but at the end of the day, take time out. You know, like every trip or something. You know, I know you're a deep boy and all that. Write a book. Write a book because you really have a book.
I really do, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know that I lost my life.
That's what I'm saying.
I was on 15 to life. If I would have went to trial, I would have got I would have really got a life sentence.
That's what I'm saying.
But I copped out. I took a plea. And I took the 15 and I had to do 14 years, man.
Right.
Like, motherfuckers don't really know that standpoint of me.
I understand it. But you see, like you sitting up here talking to me, I wish I was one of the people in court and I could just, you know, write it all down and put it in the book form. You feel me? Because you can sell it out. You know, get you some bread for the talking. You know, expressing yourself. You're telling your life story. You feel me? Put it in the book. Restyle. Thank you.
We got FMM in the building. We got Feed the People in the building. We got FBF in the building. I try to keep it a little casual so I can talk to the children. We got Freestyle with Restyle. I'm in this bitch, I try to keep the plug on speed dial. I be in the streets for real with it. I think I'm kind of activated. I think the way I be moving, I think I really got a lot of people out there hating. But guess what? I came from the showcases and I moved up to the arenas. It's a lot of shit I was dreaming. In the penitentiary for 14 years, I think I was really scheming. I give a big shout out to Jay Sal. I give us a big shout out to Up and Smoke. I got Clarence on the cameras taking pictures. While I got Frank Rilla on the lens. I call that a scope. I got Schooner being silent. But sometimes I think I can't really be too humble. Because sometimes it calls to be a little violent. I be talking what I be talking. But the way I be looking on Instagram, some people think I be wildin'. I think my dress code, they really be thinking I be having a stylist. But I really be dressing myself. I'm from Salisbury. I ain't gonna lie. I really be addressing myself. Off the dome, I call it a freestyle. But I'm still chilling in this bitch. And Lucky Johnson shit, chilling with my big sister. I call it Restyle.